Okay, just completed my 84-mile hike in 4 days for the British Red Cross. And of course my gear got pretty dirty and wet because it did rain on me for 2 days going across the Pennines. So I've got my big old army issue Bergen rucksack backpack, 80 litre, with rocket pouches that zip on the sides, making it about 120 litre. It's dirty, you know, it's pretty nasty. So I'm going to clean it in the bath with some Nikwax tech wash. And then as a belt and braces, because some of the bits of the backpack are lined with plastic anyway, but belt and braces, I'm going to spray it with TX Direct, made by Nikwax. Just spray it onto the wet rucksack, just to help repel the water and help it to bead and run off, so it doesn't actually saturate into the material, and basically make it heavier and longer to dry out as well at the end of the day. So we'll see how it goes. So let's get all this in the bath and give it a bit of a scrub. So I've just put a little bit of clean water in the bottom of the bath, lukewarm. I put a jug of lukewarm water and the Nikwax technical wash is in there. So keep going until we get lukewarm. So we're going to rinse the really dirty areas with the lukewarm water. Then we're going to get our little scrubbing brush, little nail brush, and we'll just dip it in. We're just going to give that a nice, gentle wash. Don't scrub too hard, because you don't damage the material. All we're doing is just getting a little bit running the brush, and let it soak water on down. And you can see that dirt coming off there. So we'll keep going with the whole rucksack, and then we'll come back in a minute and see what the water looks like in the bath. Now we've given it a light scrub all the way over. The rucksack is completely saturated in water now. Lukewarm water with Nikwax tech wash in it. And look at the quality of this water. It's really nasty, isn't it? That's really nasty. So I'm going to leave it soaking for a little while in this water, and then we'll come back, drain the water out, give it a really good rinse, and then hang it up to drip dry. Right, now the backpack has been washed with the tech wash, and it's just damp now. It started to dry out really quickly, actually. I'm very surprised at how quickly it's drying out. So before it gets completely dry, while the fabric's still damp, we're going to just shake this bottle up of Nikwax TX Direct waterproofer, and we're just going to spray it on. Just so you can see it soaking the material. You just want to wet it, you don't want any excess on there. So just going to do the whole rucksack like that. Leave it for 15 minutes for that to soak in. Then I'm going to flip it over, do the other side of it. 15 minutes again for it to soak in. Then I've got a sponge, which I'll just go over gently. Any excess areas where there's some pooling, I'll just go over and just smooth it over, just so that we don't get any unwanted marks on the rucksack. But yeah, it's looking good. The backpack's had overnight to dry out. I put it in a warm place, not hot, but just a warm, dry place. And it's dried out really well now. All the waterproofer is completely soaked into the material. It's nice and dry. The pack looks quite nice and clean. In fact, I don't think it's ever looked so clean. It's amazing. So now for the ultimate test, we're going to take this into the bathroom and just put the shower on it and see if the water beads and runs off. So I'm not going to take the whole large backpack in the bathroom. I'm just going to take one of the rocket pouches that we treated and we'll just use the shower on it and see what it's like. Okay, here we go, moment of truth. We're going to get the shower going, the shower head, and we're going to simulate a nice rainy day. And as you can see, we've got beading on the material. So I think it's not absolutely amazing, but any help you can get to keep your pack dry and keep the water out must be a good thing. So I'm quite pleased I did it, and we'll see how it works when we're actually out on the trail.